Clara Mnive, I'm the founder of Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency and the founder of Ngozi Talk Shows. So today I'm on my own. Apparently, my partner basically is taking some time off. He's very busy. So I'm gonna be on my own without my Kamal, and I miss him so much. So I'm gonna ask people that always come and watch him to come back. He's having some time off, and he might turn up. I don't know, but he's having some time off. So those who loves him so much. So today we're talking about dating and relationship. Are you on the same page with your spouse, with the person that you are dating? So sometimes what happens is if basically a big part of the difficulty in moving from a casual dating arrangement. Some people they do dating casual dating arrangements. I'm not saying everybody does that. So we have to speak when I talk. I have to include everyone. So sometimes if you are in a casual dating arrangements and then you want to enter into a committed relationship, and it is very very important for both parties to know that are you both on the same page. Sometimes some people they might simply just been single for a very long time, and they just want to enter into a dating game. When you meet somebody, when you do meet somebody, obviously you start dating them, you all you want to know is are you both on the same page. So there are times when some people when people simple just want to have fun. There are some people that want to have fun. They enter a relationship, they want to have fun, but they will never actually tell you that this is my want, this is my desires. I'm not basically looking for something serious. I'm looking for to have fun. But unless you ask, because it is very, very, very important for you to actually ask what you are looking for and ask it's basically too important to send a message across what you are looking for, what are your expectations are. It's very, very important to basically to find out whether with the other person that you are dating, are you both on the same page? So it when you ask those questions, it allows you to enjoy yourselves. You when you go out, you know where you know what you are expecting, and you know what you are getting from that relationship. So you are happy. If the other person explains that yes, I'm looking for a serious relationship, if that's what you as a person are looking for too, then you're both going to be happy by doing that. I'm trying to actually share my life, so I'm not going to share it too much. So when you both know that we are both on the same page, it does helps. Um, it helps. Some people they don't mind that. People when they are dating other people, they date maybe more than one person. Some people they don't mind, but some people it bothers them. So that's why it's very very important when you meet somebody, uh, basically trying to find out. So unfortunately, when one partner becomes more serious than the other, it can lead to problems. Basically, when you actually uh, looking for love, so it can lead to problems. And so I'm trying to shush my children; they just come in. Um, so it can lead to problems. So let's go to: is it too deep too soon? Hope Keller has my phone there on the stairs. Is too deep too soon? So that's one we'll be looking at first. That's what we'll be looking at. Is it too deep too soon? So in many cases, the female in the relationship can sometimes tend to want some form of commitment sooner than the male, because the reason why female want some commitment sooner is uh, women, it hurts to say this to men, women sometimes don't like games. They like to know where they stand. So when they actually enter a relationship, some women don't ask the questions. They tend to assume that what they are looking for is the same thing that the other person is looking for. So we intend as women, we intend to want everything, commitment sooner than the male. Doesn't matter whether the male may want commitment after a year, but as women, we might want it after 6 months. That I want to know where I stand. So, are you going to commit? If you are going to commit, there's got to be some, basically, there's got to be some, if a male is going to commit to a female will want to nice. So, if our relationship is serious, so they want to know the signs that person that is showing they're not moving in. If they want to commitment, it doesn't necessarily that they want to move in with a man. So they want to know that are we actually boyfriend and girlfriend? Because some men wants to take time basically to uh, to commit or to basically to go exclusive and tell a woman that actually I want to be your boyfriend. So they want to take time. Women don't have time for games. They want to know that once they get to know you and they like you, so they want to know. But unfortunately, with men, it's always different. There's might be few. So women want to know that sometimes if a woman is doing is into a casual dating, sometimes women can agree to get into a casual dating. So sometimes they want to know about the feelings. If they started having strong feelings, so she'll begin trying to push their partner into admitting their feelings might be developing as well. So they'll try to push the other person to admit their feelings, but with male, they're always gonna take time. Of course, there are instances where men can fall into the trap too. So it is very, very important that to know that you are on the same page. For a man, when you enter a relationship with a woman, to explain your expectations. Some men don't want a serious relationship. So it is important not to lead the woman to think that I want the same thing that you want just because you want to enter a relationship. So it's very, very important to actually um, explain your feelings. If your feelings like I want casual relationship, explain so that the other person can, if they don't want no casual relationship, they will just leave. So the unfortunate part about this kind of behavior is that some men can become serious turned off by this kind of needy reassurance from a woman. So when a woman wants to actually commit very, very quickly, men can be put off even if they really want to get to know you, they really, really want to spend time with you, or they want to get to know you, they see the future with you. But when you start pushing them basically to admit their feelings, if they are not ready, they see it as a needy from a woman. So he might just think that, oh, this was just a hanging out and having some fun with you at the same time. There are some women who don't mind having some fun, meeting people online, having some fun at the same time, because when people meet each other, no one explains. what we are looking for. So then this will go to a phase of any relationship where everyone is still figuring out. It's a stage where in a relationship, there is a stage where it doesn't matter who you are, even whether you enter to saying, I want a serious relationship or I want basically to get to know you, probably maybe get married. But sometimes there will be a phase where the individual, they have to figure each other out, whether this person they're dating uh, casually, or sometimes if somebody they're dating somebody casually, are they suitable for a long-term relationship or no? So people will be asking questions, and men will be asking questions in themselves. Can I actually take this person to my family, introduce them to my family for a serious relationship? Do I see myself taking this woman to my mom, to my father, to my siblings with pride and with proud and say, this is my girlfriend. And the woman will be thinking the same. Can I actually take this to my family and introduce this man to my family and say, this is my man, my boyfriend? It is a big decision. So it is very, very, very important uh, from the beginning of a relationship, both parties to be on the same page. It is very, very important for you not to put the image that is not authentic. It is very, very important for you to be authentic as possible. So your man, your woman can get to know the real you. It's very, very important. Sometimes pushing a person to spend time with you or to contact you more frequently can be seen as a sign of insecurity or desperation. Neither of these is an attractive. That is not attractive quality in a long-term relationship. So when you meet someone, you have to let people be. By trying to move things forward too quickly, you risk losing your partner before he or she is ready to take the relationship to the next level. For some people, sometimes that's why it's very, very important if you have friends. It's very, very, very important if you are dating someone. It's very, very important. Even when you are available, it's very, very important to keep your relationship with your friends. Sometimes when people are dating, they start leaning on um, the person that they are dating. They're no longer spending time with their families. They're no longer spending time with their friends. They all the time they have, they want to spend time with that person that they met. So sometimes it's nice to say, if whatever you are dating with your spouse, they say, "Oh, are you available today?" You say, "Oh, I like to spend time with my mom today," and to keep that relationship with your family going. I'm not saying make things up. All I'm saying is your mindset. You have to have a mindset that okay, I've met this person, is a lovely person, but I have my family as well, and still keep that relationship with your family and your friends. But unfortunately, some people when they meet, they start dating, they put their relationship with their families on hold. It becomes all about relationship. So now we're going to look at the constant contact. When you're dating somebody, constant, you're calling. The problem with instant communication technology is that it's very, very easy to fall into the pattern of wanting to contact the person you are dating more frequently than other minded because we have free minutes with our mobile phone, we have social media, it's free, the temptation to send text messages in every hour, every second, or emails or instant messages over over social media, simply to reach out and connect with this person can be overwhelming. But sometimes it's nice to actually meet somebody and just give them space, give them space. But when it comes to matchmaking, basically, when you meet someone, there is an agreement that obviously you go to a matchmaker because you are looking for a long-term relationship. So once you agree to date, you know where you both stand, you're getting to know each other. So you're gonna arrange your date night and you spend time with that person. If they don't text you, you're not gonna worry about why this person is not texting you. The reason why I'm saying you are not going to worry is because if your mindset is in the right place, then you will know why this person has chosen you. You should be able to determine fairly quickly whether the agenda is similar to yours. When you are meeting somebody, you should be able to actually see their agenda and asking them questions and getting to know them. And you should be able to know your own agenda as well for your future. You can save if you know your agenda, if you know the other person's agenda, it will save you both a lot of time, potential heartache. If you know your agenda and you know the other person's agenda. And when you are in a relationship, when you enter a relationship, you have to know that. You have to remember that your partner, your spouse, they are still developing feelings and figuring out whether or not they want to be with you or they want to lose the lifestyle that they already have. And you will be feeling the same thing because dating is a big, big decision. So for women, the more you pressure a man, the more you are likely will be that you'll be pressured or you'll be feel suffocated. Or he may just decide that single life is more attractive than being in a relationship. So what do you do? When they feel pressured, they're like, you know what? I think I prefer my me time than being pressured to do the things that I don't want to do. So that's why sometimes the relationship don't work because men feel pressured. There are some women as well who will feel the same. They want to take their time. They want the feelings. They want to embrace their feelings. When they're dating someone, they want to embrace those feelings. They want to basically, when you are developing your feelings, you want to be grateful for those feelings. You want to accept them in your heart and you want to welcome those feelings. But if you are being pressured, it's like, what can I say? It's like, oh, do I have something? Okay, it's like when you want to drink water, you take water from the sink, from the tap, or sometimes you use the water that you buy from the shop. It's in a bottle. You open that water and you want to drink, you put that water in a glass. And then when you put that water in a glass, the water has to go into your mouth. You want to enjoy the water. But then if you have a milk on the side, and then you want to put the milk and the glass of milk and the glass of water same time. You're not going to enjoy the water. You're not going to enjoy the milk. So the feelings is going to be like, mm, but you want to enjoy that. So sometimes some people want to develop, they want to enjoy the feelings. They want to develop those feelings. So they want to embrace those feelings. And but if the feelings are force feeding, it's easy. Force feeding, somebody's force feeding. So then it's not enjoyable anymore. So, however, if you keep communication light and fun between you during this phase of dating, you'll understand that you are happy for him to still have his own interest, or she will understand. Most men will happily begin to include you in more of his life because of it. If you leave him alone, women, if you leave him alone, he will realize that actually my feelings are developing. It is time for me to include this person in my everyday activities. Then that's when you start being invited to different places, showing you his friends, showing you his gym, local gym. Like let's say you say, would you like to come with me, local gym? So a woman will do the same. Would you like to come and meet my family? Would you like to come and do this with me? But mostly men, they get put off very, very easy. When a woman is pushing to push everything, when a woman is pushing them to basically for the relationship to be where it shouldn't be. So, of course, when you don't receive an instant reply, is also tempting. Like when you're holding your phone, like you are sending a message to someone, and you start worrying that something is wrong. Maybe it's changed his mind. Oh, there's no texting. Maybe it's changed his mind. Oh, no, it's not texting. It's changed his mind. He doesn't like me anymore. How can somebody change their mind in 2 seconds? Yes, people do change their mind, but sometimes are simply busy. Sometimes he's figuring out. Escape. Entering a relationship, it's not easy. Remember, when you enter in, you find someone they're single. So all they think about is the life changing. Everything is gonna change. When they got up in the morning and had a shower, might change. Somebody else is gonna get up in the morning with somebody else. So they will be really, really scared. So then that's when we will come to when you are choosing, when you basically ask yourself, how serious am I when it comes to a relationship? How serious am I? The most important question for yourself is about the level of commitment in the relationship you are looking for. How serious are you in the price you are willing to pay to get what you want? Are you willing to give up some things? Your girlfriend's night, your boyfriend's night. Some people have girls that they hang out with, some people have boys. So if you are really, really serious and say, I want to enter a serious relationship, are you prepared for the lifestyle changing? Do you want to be married by this time next year? Preferable with the baby on the way. Would you like that? How serious are you? Or are you just wanting to spend time with someone and have some fun? without any pretense of any lasting commitment. So you have to be upfront. Or do you just want to meet, or do you actually just want to meet someone? Spend time with them. Just develop a friendship. Take time, take it from there. What do you want? Getting serious. If that's how you want it, how if that's how it works, but not necessarily looking looking for that outcome ahead of time. But some people are simple, they know what they want. And they enter a relationship, they know they don't mind. I don't mind having a child, a baby in the womb within a year. I don't mind getting married within 6 months. They are ready. They know what they want. If I find it, they're like, if I find the right person, I know what I want, and this is what I'm gonna go for. But so there are some people who know what they want, but they want to take time. They want their feelings to develop their feelings. They want to get to know somebody. That people are different. So if you are that person that wants to take time, be honest. You say, I want to take time. Don't say, if somebody says, I'm looking for commitment. I don't mind having the baby after a year, and you'll say the same thing, but knowing that's not what you want. So, so knowing the answer to these questions is very, very important when it comes to dating. How serious are you? It's very, very important because your perfect partner will be someone looking for something the same, similar to what you are looking for. It's not going to be somebody uh, looking for something that you are not looking for. So when you pick somebody, you pick someone based on the similarity. So I want to get to know this is what I'm looking for, and this is what they are looking for. So if that's what you both are looking for, then you get to know each other. If you are looking for a serious relationship to develop quickly, because relationship develop different, very, very different, based on what within, based on your within, what do you allow? Are you open to every anything? And if you are somebody who wants to develop a relationship very, very quickly, you are not going to find a serious relationship with someone who wants to have fun and take it things slow. It's not going to work. Knowing the type of relationship you want, it will save you time and it will save you heartache. So in the knowing what you want, it will help you to figure out who is your potential and long-term partner when you meet people. So it will help you a lot, knowing what you want and what you are looking for. So we're gonna go to the type of relationships. What type of relationship? Choose your relationship type. How do we choose our relationship types? Whether you are already dating or just moving into it. Knowing what type of relationship you want can help you find the perfect partner. Some people say, I'm manifesting, I'm praying for a man that I want, but they don't not sure what kind of a relationship they want. They can describe the looks, excellent. They can describe how they are going to spend the time with that person. But if you don't have a clarity of what kind of a relationship you are looking for, then that will be a problem. Having some knowledge of where you are at and what you want will help you be open and honest with the people you meet. so you don't mislead anyone or find yourself feeling misled. Because when your feelings are misled, that means there's mixed communication. It's not always possible to demand answer from any person. You may have just met. You can't just say, excuse me, just tell me what you want. When you talk to somebody, they'll let you know what they are looking for. If you're not sure the answer to this thing, it will help you to look at what you've done in the past. If you are not sure about what you want, if you are not sure about the person you are dating, just look at the past. The past will help you. Even if you think you just want to have fun, the past will help you. So you can look at the past, where you've been, and how it's worked out by having fun. Is it worked out really well? By having a serious relationship? Is it worked out really well for you? If you have a past experience of jumping quickly into deep romantic relationships, fun may not be what you really want. It may not be case of what you really want. And also your past will not tell you the truth about what you want. Your past will not tell you the truth. For instance, you may truly want to have fun, but you have some brought to the partners who want more than that. So if you somebody who wants to have fun, and all you attract is partners who want to have a serious relationship, it might be a problem. And the reason why I'm saying it might be a problem, once you enter a relationship with someone who is serious and then you are not, you will feel pressured. That relationship will not be fun anymore because their feelings and the feelings are not basically, they're not aligned. Your spouse's feelings, he wants the same, he wants different things. You want to um, your spouse, the person you're dating, they want to basically to get to know you and settle down very quickly. They know exactly what they want to do. On the other end, not sure. They want to take things slowly. They want to get to know you. I want to take things slowly. It's not going to work because the other person will feel pressure. You'll find yourself heading into a relationship um, that isn't all what you are actually looking for. Because what you're looking for is to get to somebody and get to know them, take time, and that's very important if you want to spend time with someone. And some people just want to basically explain their thoughts and feelings and about dating relationship as well. They want to look at their past, if there's any pattern in that person, if they want to evaluate everything. They want to evaluate everything, even if you actually, but sometimes, like if you meet like myself, if I was to meet someone, and when it comes to relationship, I will know exactly what I want. No games. I just want a friend to get to know someone. I want someone who wants to get to know me. I want someone that knows exactly what they're looking for. Not somebody who isn't confused at home. Somebody who says, I want to take my time getting to know you. Sometimes it can be a good idea, sometimes it may not. It could be something that happened in the past. So for me, my character will be like I'm looking for a serious relationship. And this is who I am. This is what I want. I want to have fun. I don't have time to be in the confused at home. I want to date. I want to go out for date nights. I want to come home. I want to be happy. When somebody is sick, I want to comfort them and just enjoy the relationship, not emotionally being in the confused at home. Because what happens is no one knows the tomorrow. There are no guarantees for tomorrow. So if you are dating somebody, you date someone who is in the confused at home, you are not actually going to enjoy that relationship because all you're going to spend time is trying to find out if that person is the same, or you're going to spend time trying to find out whether you are looking for the same thing, or if, even if they don't call, you'll be in the confused at home, not knowing what is happening. So for me personally, if I was single, I wouldn't want to date someone that says, okay, I've been hurt before, and I need to take my time. I need to do this. I need to do this. For me, it's all about the right. It's not about getting married. I want to get married tomorrow, or I want to get married for after 6 months. I don't know you. So for me, it's to get to know you, enter your world. You enter my world. You enter the spirit of love with you. And I get to know you. Not confused at all. No saying I want to take things slowly because of I was hurt before. No. I wanna have fun. I wanna date. If I'm looking for a serious relationship, I might as well get on it, as long as I'm not asking to get married with you in 6 months' time. As long as I'm not asking to get married with you in a year's time. As long as I'm just asking God if you are the right person for me, is to ask God, is this person the right for me? Show me the signs. If this person is not the right person for me, but every single day I want to enjoy my time. If you don't call me, so I'm somebody that will put their feet up and have popcorn instead of worrying about why hasn't he called. Why hasn't he called? He is spending time with his family members. So this is my time for me to, because what you need to understand when it comes to dating, when you are dating somebody, you basically you are entering, when you enter a relationship, it's a big change. So you have to make the most of it. You have to make the most of your time being on your own and that person before you actually move in together. You have to enjoy it. Instead, if they don't call, you worry about why haven't they called. You worry about that. So you don't have to worry. I know people are different. You don't have to worry. When somebody doesn't call, that means they're busy. And then when they're less busy, they'll call you. If they don't call, find a book to read. Find a book that you love to read, or the things that you would love to do before you enter exclusive relationship. Because once you enter a relationship, you lose your free time, some of your free time as well. So if you just if you focus on basically enjoying as much time. So if that person that you are dating, they realize that actually this person is letting me do the things that I love to do. So they will be wanting to actually introduce you to their world and say, okay, if this is the person, the kind of person that I want to spend time with, the person that gives me my space, let me introduce them to my world. Then that's when you start meeting the families. That's when you start meeting the friends. Even when you start dating, it doesn't change. You spend time with that person, you spend time with your friends. That's why we have family, we have friends. You spend time with them, and you spend time with your spouse, not very clean. For me personally, when I go out, my spouse, the family, if I really meet them. I basically half of the time I don't speak to my spouse because I spend time with him and I want to get to know other people's life. He only comes to me when he wants a kiss, when he wants to know that I'm okay. I only go to him when I want a kiss, and then I'm gone. I want to spend time with other people. I don't want to be clingy, clingy, clingy. So I want to spend my own time. So which is good. You basically keep your own um, independent and being independent. So it is important to spend time and check your thoughts as well. When you're dating someone, it's very, very important to be aware of your thoughts and feelings about dating that relationship. And it is very, very important not to let your past distract you because sometimes you start analyzing someone based on your experience with your ex spouse. So you have to forget your ex spouse. What happened to them? It was then. So get to know this spouse very, very well. Get to know their mistakes based on them. Get to know your mistakes based on what you are doing, based on what you really want. He could be the one, she could be the one, but it's just because you basically, if you are knowing someone in 5 minutes or 1 hour, you want to call them, they'll be like, I don't think this is what I want. They'll be running. So it's very, very, very important to actually basically to think what I really wanted could be this or both. Just getting to know someone in an authentic way. If you think everything through and you make a decision and say, this is what I want, and I'm gonna go for it. Women don't like to date men who are in the confused.com. Some women are in the confused.com. Some men don't like to date women who are in the confused.com. When you find what you are looking for, you will know that is right. You will know this thing is right because of how it feels and how it fits with your personal life and your current lifestyle. Lifestyle is very, very important to understand someone's lifestyle. That's why with the matchmaking, sometimes with the matchmaking, sometimes we evaluate the lifestyle of a man. And for me, a women as well. For me, I'm a matchmaker for men. So when I work with men, every woman that I basically check, when I screen every woman, I have to find out if they understand the lifestyle of that man. Because if you come from a poor background and that person is wealth, the mindset, there are some women who come from a poor background, they want to date rich guys. They understand the lifestyle. They do some research. They understand the lifestyle because that person that comes from a wealthy background, they like traveling. So if you are a woman who is more like that, who doesn't like traveling, who doesn't like doing things, and you have this mind that is not doesn't align with the other person, so it's not going to work. So you have to be, it doesn't matter what background you come from, but it's your mindset that matters that moment. It's your mindset. Your mindset matters. If you meet a billionaire want a woman who's going to be a mentor to them. If you meet a millionaire want to date a woman that is going to be a mentor to them, not a control freak, that is going to mentor them to become more of what who they are at that moment. So that's what they scream when they're screaming, or just somebody who is their lifestyle, who have chosen that lifestyle and they worked really, really hard for their lifestyle. So they want a mentor. A woman will want an architect. They want to date an architect, a man who is an architect. When a woman wants to date, a woman is a mentor. So they want an architect, a man with ideas, a man with dreams, a man who has written their goals, who sees themselves in 5 years. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's what a woman is looking for. They just don't want to date just some guy who just who don't know what they want, who's confused. No woman wants that. No woman wants to date a man who is confused. So when a woman is a mentor and a man is an architect. So an architect needs somebody who is going to mentor them. So that's what a woman they're looking for. If both of these things have they can balance their aligned, a mentor and an architect, a provider. A man who is a provider, a woman she's a provider as well. So they both know what they want. So when you meet somebody who says, uh, "What are you looking for?" I'm looking for, okay, I'm gonna be a lady. So a woman is asking you, "What are you looking for?" And the man says, "I'm looking for a woman um, who knows exactly what they want because I know what I want." And then a woman goes, "Oh, okay, so that's very interesting because that's what I'm looking for. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And then if you describe where you see yourself in 5 years, if that description hasn't got, "I see myself in 5 years with," if it's a woman who wants to have children, maybe one day with a baby boy or a girl. "I see myself having traveling around the world with my family, married." And then they'll be like, "Oh, you're working for me to give you my time to get to know you." So then they'll give you some time to get to know you. But if you are that man that just want to full of themselves, the woman will tell you to get lost. Simple as that. So it's very, very important for you to know what you are really, really looking for. And when you find what you are looking for, you will know what you are looking for. So it's very, very important. Sometimes your emotion, uh, your emotions, sometimes will take over and you start basically analyzing things, or you might actually start basically developing the emotions. You must start connecting, and sometimes it's important for your emotions for you to take control and take charge of your emotions as well. And if you have been hurt before, sometimes, many times, maybe your experience may be difficult for you to connect with people. So sometimes it's nice to, if you are that person that has been hurt, it is nice to actually work on your feelings. And it's okay that you've been hurt, but you have to work on your feelings, work on your awareness of not judging people the same level as you have been hurt. There are some people that has been hurt in relationships. They've met men who are very, very aggressive. So it is very, very important to get professional help before you start dating someone, because if you don't get professional help, you might simply pick the same person that is similar to your past, which is you might end up in the same relationship. So it is very, very important to actually get help, seek professional help. When you seek professional help, it helps you with your emotions as well, to actually be able to actually uh, understand how you picked the person in the past so you won't repeat it. And also it's good for you to enjoy your other relationships, because if you have been hurt before, it's gonna be really, really, really hard for you to actually go to the next level, to go to another relationship and have fun. Because dating is all about fun. Marriage is all about fun. Sometimes we take other things take over, but it's all about fun. It's about having you basically, when you date somebody, you treat them like a friend. You have fun with them, even when you are in pain. You want to keep them because they are your best friend. Sometimes some people they date people, but they don't treat them like best friends. They treat them like their spouse. It's fine as well, but if you are someone who has been hurt before you enter a relationship, you seek professional help. That will help you to actually enjoy your other relationship, and also will help you, like I said before, to select the right person, not to select, because we tend to go into the pattern. So if you are somebody that picks control freaks, if you don't seek professional help, you keep being attracted to those kind of people. But if you seek professional help emotionally, you'll be aware of the pattern of the past and saying, I'm not going to date this one, because you're not judging them. You're selecting them. There's a difference between judging and the difference between selecting the right person, selecting what you really want. So if you got professional help, you'll be able to select the right person for you, that you can enjoy your dating, you can enjoy your marriage, you can enjoy having kids with that person, because everything in life, there are no guarantees. 2020, we didn't know that there was going to be a coronavirus. We lost so many people around the world, and marriages are broken. Personally, there's some people that I've not met for a very long time, and they're married. The last time I saw them before 2020, before coronavirus, they were married. But now they're no longer married. When I ask, they're like, I'm divorced. So it's a shock to me because of what life has been. So that's why it's very, very important when we are selecting somebody to make sure that you select people, that you select the type of relationship that you want, so you can have fun. Relationship comes with problems. It comes with fun too. I have fun in my relationship because I don't have time. I don't have time to be a drama queen anymore. I used to be a drama queen, and when it comes to relationships, I'll just become a drama queen whenever I want. But I don't have time to be a drama queen anymore. I want to have fun. If somebody, there's some things, if we have problems in relationship, I want to fix them. I want the problems to be sorted out. So I don't have time to play games. I don't have time to actually date people who are in the confused.com. So that is very, very important for women out there who are looking to date men. Men don't want women who are into the confused.com. And women who are control freaks. So when you enter a relationship, you are going to have to let that person be. And you let yourself be and just have fun. Enjoy the ride in that relationship. So if you are someone who's single and looking for love, you can go to Hope Springs Eternal Introduction Agency, www.hseia.com. And if you want to get in touch with Ngozi Talk Show coaches, you can go to our page at Ngozi Talk Shows, or you can go to Hope Springs Eternal Introduction Agency, and get in touch with any of our coaches and just speak to them and request whoever you want to connect with them. I will connect you with that speaker or the coach, and you can enjoy life. So if you're watching this message later, please press some heart button and share some love with your loved ones. God bless you, everyone, and live with grace.